Oh my God. You know, I'm out here single-handedly keeping the film industry afloat because I know what makes a good movie. I know what kind of effort it takes that goes into producing a smash hit. Believe me, when my movie comes out, when Dead Metal, the movie comes out, I'm going to blow all of them away because I'm single-handedly going to produce, write, direct, and star in the movie. It's going to be the greatest thing you've ever seen. I'm going to be better than Spielberg, all right? I'm going to be better than George Lucas. I'm going to be better than these fucking clowns out here pretending like they know how to make a movie. They don't know the first thing about camera work. They don't know the first thing about what goes into making a scene. They don't know the first thing that goes into making a good movie. Case in point, Scream. I thought we were done with this. This franchise is over 20 years old, full of shit installments. What do people even like about Scream? Scream is an overrated pile of refuse, a true stream of shit from the ass that is the modern filmscape of America. Like, holy shit, Scream absolutely sucked. It sucked back in 98. All the pointless sequels suck, and now they've attached themselves to that trend. Well, I don't know why it's a trend, but it is a trend of fucking naming your movie that's a sequel to the original the same name as the original movie. The fuck kind of sense does that make? Oh, but you idiots are going to buy into it. Listen, Scream was a joke back in 98. What was the big thing that attracted fans to Scream? It was a subversion of the horror genre where characters were smarter than your average horror protagonist. What? The characters in Scream were some of the stupidest, dumbest fucking dirt motherfuckers I have ever seen, bro. These characters literally missing information sitting right in front of their fucking eyes. You could take a retarded child and that motherfucker would have a higher IQ than anybody in the fucking Scream movies, past or present. What a goddamn joke. And they somehow shat out a new sequel. Apparently 4 sequels wasn't enough. I mean, I foresee this series, much like Halloween, catching back on and, you know, trash installment after trash installment, gonna go the same way that the originals went. Halloween went to shit. Halloween 2. It didn't take long. Scream went to shit with the original. I mean, come on. Hellraiser, that went to shit with number 3. Friday the 13th went to shit with the 3rd installment. Like, it's not gonna last. And yet these filmmakers, and more particularly the film studios, they want to think that they got the next big thing. They want to think that revival and nostalgia is going to make bank at the box office. And you know what the real travesty here is? You idiots proving them right. You have nostalgia for a movie that sucked when it first came out. Why? The movie was trash. Scream was always trash. Ghostface was literally the laughingstock of the horror community. All right, I'm 48 years old. I have been on the internet longer than most of you motherfuckers have been alive. I am a verifiable, credible source of information and potassium, and I want to be very honest with you fucking people. Back in 98 when Scream dropped, you know how in high school you have like the different groups, the different cliques? You got the jocks, the nerds, the cheerleaders. It was like that back in the horror community. Back in 98. It's not like that now because everybody basically grew a vagina between their legs and, you know, we all got to band together in this great big world adventure. You like this? Oh, that's cool, man. I like this. I think this is a little bit better than that, but I like that too. Like, nobody has an opinion anymore because everybody's too scared of offending people. Like, the fuck, man? Did your balls drop off? But anyway, back in 98, the horror community was very pledge your allegiance to your favorite's flag. You know, if you liked Michael Myers, you were a Halloween guy. If you liked Jason, you were a Friday the 13th guy. And if you liked Hellraiser, you were a Pinhead guy. If you liked Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you were a Leatherface guy. All right? I mean, that's just the way it was. That's the way it was. All right? Camaraderie grew in these communities. Now, part of the internet, at least part of the old internet, part of the fun of it, you clowns ruined this too, was going online and talking shit anonymously. I mean, come on, man. Come on. You go over on the Friday the 13th message boards or the IRC channels, and the Halloween guys were in there talking shit about what a clown he is. Or you go on the fucking Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre message boards and the chat rooms, and the Friday the 13th guys were in there making fun of Leatherface, calling him a cross-dresser because of the new generation. Oh my God, it was so fucking great. I'm going to be honest with you. I've only seen this happen once in the horror community. But what happened is when Scream came out, all the fucking groups, I'm talking Hellraiser, Friday the 13th, Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Hills Have Eyes, all these horror movie franchises, Friday the 13th, and Nightmare on Elm Street, they all came together and they took a collective shit on Scream because the movie sucked. It was garbage, man. And now what do we got? We got washed up and fucking has-been David Arquette starring in a Scream movie in 2022. This motherfucker cannot pick a career. It's like he's in his 50s still trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life. This motherfucker was literally doing deathmatch wrestling. I shit you not. Go look it up. David Arquette deathmatch wrestling 2 or 3 years ago. And now, once he realized he didn't have balls big enough to take more than a few fluorescent light tubes to the fucking head because it would scar up his pretty little fucking moneymaker in his face, he decided to retreat back to film like the little bitch that he is and convince Miramax or whoever owns this pile of shit to shit out another one because the people need a Scream installment. You know what we don't need, David? You know what we do not fucking need in our lives? More shit horror films. There's plenty of those that have come and gone, and I'll be damned if you're gonna do this shit on my watch, you fucking has-been. Actually, calling you a has-been is a little too much. I'm being a little too generous. You're a never was. You were never as good as people made you out to be. I swear to God, you're the worst actor. Oh, my blood boils. My blood boils at this shit. The new Scream movie fucking sucks, and Arquette's only the tip of the fucking iceberg. The rest of you motherfuckers out here coming out to support this shit are ruining the horror film industry. Clowns, all of you, and not the good clowns like Pennywise, the piss poor little monkey clowns out here. Oh man, we love another Scream movie. Yeah man, we'll go pay $13, $14, $15 go see this shit at the box office. You're not even smart enough to pirate the fucking movie. Oh, you people piss me off. Oh, you piss me off. I give you the truth. You don't have to think anymore. When you're in the dead metal militia, I tell you what to think. I tell you what to believe. I tell you what to see. I tell you what to watch. I tell you what to think. And I tell you how to live. That is the biggest benefit of enrolling, of being accepted into the greatest army risen over the last 100 years on the face of this earth, the dead metal militia. And yet, you little motherfuckers want to come out here pretending like you know better. You paid for that trash Halloween Kills, just like you're going to pay for this garbage-ass Scream movie. Well, I'm done. I'm fucking done. You want to feast yourselves on the lie that is modern cinema? You want to believe that the reviews that IGN and the other fucking reviewers are giving this movie are legitimate, totally not paid off, not influenced by a fat fucking check being cashed into a bank account along with a mandatory score and some nice scripture to go along with it? Then be my fucking guest. Only one of us looks like the idiot at the end of this scenario, you goddamn fucking buffoons. And don't you dare wear the badge horror fan, because what you are is a fucking sellout. You've sucked off the corporate greed that resulted in these trash films, reviving what were originally really good franchises. Saw? Great fucking movie. Spiral, horrible. Halloween, great fucking movie. Halloween Kills, garbage. Scream, the exception, was trash, continued to be trash, and it still is trash today. It's garbage. But you know what? You dumb fucking idiots. Have at it. Go on. Feast on this pile of shit like the ravenous lions that you are. And then as you walk out the theater, you'll feel that tickle in the back of your mind. You know, that really wasn't that good. That dead metal guy hit the nail on the fucking head. I'm with him now. It's a shame for you that when that fucking revelation occurs to you and your feeble mind, I'll be gone, you fucks!